Hi, everybody. It's Mrs. Heath. I'm here to do your read aloud today. And we are going to read a story that has to do with our theme that we've been talking about, and that's spring, thinking about spring weather. And this one's called The Rain Came Down. And I love the front cover. As you can see, look at the animals and the kid right here. It looks like they're pretty happy about the rain. He's pretty happy about the rain. I'm not sure about the chicken. And my author is David Shannon, and this is the same author that wrote the No David books. So I'm pretty excited to read this book, The Rain Came Down. Title page, The Rain Came Down by David Shannon. He also did the picture, so he's the author and the illustrator. Here we go. On Saturday morning, the rain came down. It made the chickens squawk. The cat jumped and yowled at the chickens, and the dog barked at the cat. And still, the rain came down. They don't look very happy about it, do they? The man yelled at the dog and woke up the baby. "Stop all that yelling," shouted the man's wife. The dog barked louder, and still the rain came down. Oh my goodness. The policeman heard the noise and stopped to see what was wrong. His car was blocking traffic, and half a block away, a woman squirmed in the back of a taxi. There's a lot going on with the rain coming down. "Hurry up or I'll miss my plane," she told the taxi driver. So he started honking his horn. The truck driver in front of them got mad and started honking back. "I have tomatoes to deliver," he shouted. Everybody's kind of getting upset now. The ice cream man heard the honking and turned up the music on his van. Jingle-a-jingle went his music, slap-a-da-slap went his windshield wipers, and still the rain came down. The owner of the beauty parlor came out to see what all the fuss was about. She bumped into the barber coming out of his barber shop, and they began to argue. Up on his ladder, the painter grumbled. "I can't paint in the rain." He started to climb down and bumped the barber on the head with a can of paint. Now all three of them were arguing. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of people getting upset with this rain coming down. Next, the baker stepped out of his bakery. "My roof is leaking and my cakes are getting wet," he moaned. He opened his umbrella and poked the pizza man in the nose, so they joined in the bickering too. A boy ran by, chasing a small boat down the stream in the gutter. He splashed a little girl and she began to cry. And still the rain came down. There seems to be a lot going wrong during the rain coming down. The grocery man stomped out onto the sidewalk and yelled, "Where's that delivery truck? I need my tomatoes." He ran into a lady coming out of the clothing store and knocked her boxes into his fruit stand. Oranges, apples, and lemons bounced down the sidewalk, and still the rain came down. That was quite a mess made, huh? The policeman walked back to his car. "What is all the ruckus about?" he asked. A whole block was honking, yelling, bickering, and barking. Oh my. And then, ... Look at that. Everybody's having trouble. They're honking at each other. They're arguing. And then what's going to happen? The rain stopped. And so did the noise. The sun came out and the air smelled fresh and sweet. Everything shimmered and a rainbow stretched across the rooftops. Wow. So the rain stopped. Look at everybody's faces. Looks like they're pretty happy about it. Do you see the rainbow? "It's much too nice a day to be arguing," said the baker. "I have cakes to bake." "And I have pizza to make," said the pizza man. "I could use a shave while my building dries," said the painter to the barber, and they went inside. So, looks like these guys are trying to get along now. The painter and the barber. The painter is going to get a shave from the barber. The pizza man says he's got to go make pizzas, and the baker says he's got to go make his cakes. We're getting along again. The policeman said, everything looks a-okay here to me, and he drove off in his car. Look at the reflection of the rainbow in his sunglasses. The woman in the taxi decided she had time to have her hair done before her trip, and she went into the beauty parlor. So the lady with the boxes got into the taxi and went home. Well, they're getting along again. The truck driver told the grocer, I have your tomatoes. Wonderful, said the grocer, but first I have to pick up this fruit. The little girl and boy helped him, so he bought them ice cream cones, and the ice cream man gave them each an extra scoop because it was such a nice day. So everybody's helping each other now. Look at the kids and their ice cream. Yum. Oh, it's delicious. Then the man, his wife, and their baby had a picnic together in the backyard while the dog, the cat, and the chickens slept in the warm afternoon sun. And that's the end. So this is the man, the mom, and the baby, the dog, cat, and chicken from the very beginning of our story. Do you remember that? Let's go back to the beginning and look. Remember, we started with the chickens squawking and the dog and the cat barking at the chicken, while the cat meowing and hissing and the dog barking at the chicken. And then the mom and the dad were yelling and the baby was yelling also. Do you remember all that? And then at the end, they're having this nice picnic together in the sunshine. And what I like about this book is when you open the whole thing, you can see the front and the back together. It makes a whole picture. You see that cat and the chicken and the boy in his raincoat watching that rain begin. I think this is the beginning when the rain starts. So my question to you today is, the weather was affecting people's mood. The rain was kind of making people grumpy and they were bickering, arguing, not getting along. Things seemed to be going wrong. And then the sun came out and everybody's mood changed a little bit and they were starting to feel better about things, wanting to help each other and be friendly to each other. So my question to you is, does the weather ever affect your mood? Do you ever feel upset or grumpy when it's raining and maybe you can't go outside and play? Do you love it when the sun is outside? It makes you happy to feel that warm sun on your face. Thinking about that, tell me what you think. Maybe you love the rain too, and maybe you get excited because you get to go outside and splash in those puddles. Tell me what you think about the weather changing your mood. I would love to know. I hope you have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye.